Hello everyone, Sojin here. We're back again with another video. This time we're going to actually be going over each different Nintendo Switch controller we have, with an exception of one non-Nintendo Switch controller, but still works perfectly with the Switch. I'll get to that in a little bit, but these controllers are between my controllers and Camis Controllers. Say hi, Camy.
Hello.
That's it, just one hello.
Hi everybody. I hope you ate all your vitamins.
You heard it here, guys. Anyway. Alright,
I was like, what was the most mom thing I could fucking say?
Well, before we start here, go ahead and give this video a thumbs up, subscribe, hit the bell icon so you can know when our videos are up. Follow us on Twitter at Sojin_Netos and at Camy Blaze. All that stuff is in the description below. And without further delay, let's dive into this. So I'm going to actually start off with my Joycons that I have. These are the limited edition Skyward Sword Zelda Joycons. I'm really happy with these. Originally I had the aluminum Joycons and I kind of traded those away towards these only because they needed some internal repairs done that I just didn't feel like doing, and the guy just took the trade anyway. I know to some people are going to be like, oh, why would you ever trade aluminum Joycons away? I'm like, I'm sorry, but they required too many repairs, and these are brand new controllers that I would just rather have.
I mean, they're Zelda.
Yeah, they're awesome.
Like, argument over. They're Zelda.
Yeah,
we win.
In the back, they're basically the same color. I really like the design. It's really nice. I do have them in this grip here. I'll try to leave a link in the description below for like the different stuff that I have here. But this is a grip that I got from GameStop for about like 25 bucks. I know to some it's a bit expensive. But I like this because it keeps it in place. It gives it a better like press and feel on all the buttons. You can charge it with USB-C right here.
Plus it like unlocks like a transformer.
It's really, really cool. I like it. So anyway, next up I have the official Nintendo Switch Pro controller, but with a different shell swap I did on it. So if you want to check out that video, link will be in the description below. Or I think as of now it might be on my main channel, but I'll still leave a link down below if you don't see it there on the front page. But yeah, I basically took an official Switch Pro controller and gave it the Super Nintendo type of shell. It's really cool. It didn't come with the replacement thing up here, so it is very scuffed and nasty looking on top of there. But I gotta say, this was worth the $70 that I originally paid for this a couple years back. If you don't have a Switch Pro controller, you definitely need one of these. It does pretty much everything you need it to do that Joy-Cons do, but just a lot better. It feels really nice.
I am loving the lilac on the buttons.
Yeah, it's I love the Super Nintendo theme colored here. It's really nice. The buttons have very short presses. Some people don't like the button presses. The D-pad's not the greatest, but if you're just gonna pick this up to play like Breath of the Wild or pretty much any of those like games, like it's gonna be worth playing with. Second favorite controller, in my opinion, this is my controller here, is the 8BitDo Pro 2 controller. They do have different iterations. The regular 8BitDo controllers don't have the grips on the bottom. The Pro 1 doesn't have the back buttons here, which these come with. I don't know how I feel about these. They have good uses for them. I just feel like you can accidentally press them over time. However, you can just set it with this button here to normal by default. So even if you press them by accident, they don't do anything. But what's great about this controller is you can swap the thumbstick with the D-pad. So games that normally require this only and you cannot use the D-pad, like Metroid Dread, for example, you can swap them and play Metroid Dread the proper way with the D-pad, including Zelda Link's Awakening. This controller is amazing. I can literally do a whole video on this controller alone, so I'm not going to talk too much about it, but I did swap the buttons on here for Super Nintendo buttons. It originally had like Game Boy DMG buttons, which I didn't really like that much, so
whatever, lilac for the win.
Yeah, exactly.
Nintendo. Hashtag more lilac.
Yeah. And also these first sets of controllers, of course, internal batteries. This one actually has a 3DS battery inside, which is interesting, but it's internal. You would have to take it apart to take it out, recharge it. 8BitDo is awesome because it literally has a little battery compartment here, so you can take it out. If this dies and you have no way of charging it, you can basically slap in some AA's. This is kind of all tilted and wrong there because I had to take it apart. But yeah, it's really awesome and versatile. Like, you can hook this up to a computer, your phone, anything. You cannot wake up the Switch with that controller, however, but you can wake up the Switch with the official controllers here. Last controller that I'm going to show off that's mine, it's not really a Switch controller, but it's a GameCube Wavebird. I really love the GameCube Wavebird. I replaced the thumbsticks with aluminum thumbsticks from Z Labs. I'll try to leave a link in the description below. I do got to clean it again. But it's just a simple controller with a receiver. If you are into playing Smash Brothers or like pretty much any game with like another option, you got a GameCube controller laying around, definitely get one of those third-party GameCube ports into your dock. So I love this controller. But anyway, enough of my stuff. We're gonna toss all that stuff out of the way, and then now we're gonna bring Cammy's stuff in here, and we're gonna talk about them. So first we have here, she has the limited edition Animal Crossing Joycons. And it has an internal battery rechargeable thing here for her Joy-Con grips, so she can recharge it.
They are dead?
No, it's not dead. It's just it's currently charging that one. That means the left one is fully charged, but it's currently charging your right one right now. So it's
blue one, don't die. You're my favorite.
It's all good though. They're simple Joy-Cons. They're really nice. I may eventually do a little mod video where I replace the rail like nub thing on the corners that kind of keep it in there, because they're kind of sliding out too easily without having to press the buttons, which is not good. But I'll do another video about that another time. So those are her Joy-Cons, really nice. And this was her first Pro controller I got her. You can't really wake up the Switch with it, but it's very small and cute.
It's my favorite.
And how comfortable is this for you?
It fits my tiny hands.
Fits your tiny hands?
I've got like those tiny hands from that Burger King Whopper commercial. So like this really fits them.
Yeah, it's a Tom Nook controller. It's one of those that if you get one of these, you definitely don't want to press on the ears, just like the controller itself. Yeah, it doesn't wake the Switch, but it's rechargeable USB-C, and she has no complaints. For me, it's too small because my hands are big, but she got smaller hands than me, so it kind of works perfectly. Last controller that Camy has, I got her this wired, not wireless, wired Mario Nintendo Switch controller. Got it from some guy for like dirt cheap, brand new, and it does require a micro USB plug-in. So you just plug it directly into the Switch, and she could basically play her Switch with a very long cable without having to worry about charging it up. So when you use this, how did it feel for you?
It feels okay.
It feels okay?
It feels good. I haven't been using it too much. Usually lately when I've been playing my Switch, it's usually with like, portable mode.
Yeah.
But it's the last time I used it was pretty nice.
Okay, that's good. And the D-pad doesn't feel too bad. I like the texture on there. That's pretty nice. The thumbsticks look kind of like comically big.
Yeah.
Which is weird, but they don't feel uncomfortable. The buttons press nice. I don't like how these are a little pointy in the back, but I guess not too bad with normal gaming and everything. This is not bad. This feels like I'm using a proper Pro controller regardless. And I mean, it is wired, so if her wireless controller is dead, all she has to do is plug this in with a long wire that she has, and she could just play for hours.
Yeah, it's my backup.
Yeah, I like it. It's pretty nice.
We all know my Whittle one is the real winner in this race.
Yes. So I guess the top two Nintendo Switch controllers we definitely have here. My top favorite would have to be the 8BitDo Pro 2 controller, only because the D-pad is just very nice. Feels like a PlayStation 2, like old-fashioned PS1 DualShock controller. And it does feel nice with that D-pad. It's got a lot of versatility.
It's ribbed for her pleasure.
Pretty much. And it's got a turbo feature. It's just amazing. If you guys want to see me do a full in-depth review on this controller, please comment below. And then of course Camy's favorite controller, which is this Tom Nook controller. Very small, very nice. I mean, even though I have bigger hands than her, this still feels pretty comfortable to hold. I'd probably, with me having bigger hands, I'd probably get a hand cramp after like a couple of hours of using this, but maybe I might not. I don't know. This feels rather comfortable. I mean, just doing this is kind of kind of awkward.
I clocked many hours on Animal Crossing on that baby.
Exactly. But with that being said, guys, let us know what you think is your favorite out of all these controllers. Did we help you, decide what controller you would like to get in the future? They all have their different uses. If you are on a budget and you want to get like a pretty decent controller with different options and you like tinkering with, messing with the button mapping and stuff, definitely get the 8-bit Do. Or if you just want a really simple controller and you don't care about turning on your Switch, but you want something wireless and nice, then definitely get the Tom Nook controller for sure. But if you're willing to spend some extra money, you definitely need to get an official Nintendo Switch Pro controller. Hands down, it's great for all games and everything. So let us know what you guys think in the comments below. What's your favorite game controller you use? And please thumbs up the video once again. Hit that bell icon, subscribe, or do the opposite of that. Subscribe first and then hit the bell icon.
We don't care what order, just do it.
Just do it.
Just do it.
And share our content with your friends. All the social media stuff is down below. Twitch, including Twitter and all that good stuff. Patreon. I'll definitely be doing the channel's first giveaway once I reach 10 patrons. Right now I have 1. Shout out to Tyler. You are awesome. Thank you guys so much.
He has been so consistent.
Yes. Thank you guys so much for watching. Have an awesome one. Be safe. Bye-bye.
Bye.